All right, we're going to call the meeting to order. It's 7:02. First item on the agenda, public hearings. We have none scheduled. Second is the approval of minutes.
Which we'll table.
We're going to table that. All right, so new business, minor subdivision. Michael Bartoszewski.
Mike Bartoszewski.
All right.
I'm gonna come a little closer because
Yeah,
I'm.
come on up, just three of us. And we've got your plan here.
Yep.
Show us what you think. So you currently have, I looked it up earlier, how many acres is it?
About 106 on the parcel, we're taking these three out.
Okay. All right. And really, this jog is because of the field, I think, that's kind of plowed over here, maybe?
Yeah, it has a potential for it, you know?
Yeah.
So, yes, there's land that comes up here, yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to orient the map, I had to get a better look, yes,
Yeah.
it comes up here.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So it's pretty straightforward.
pretty much. Just trying to get rid of the house. We wanted to keep these, but the customer wanted it and the person buying it, so we'll let it go.
Happens once a month around here, it seems like, so.
Standard, yeah, parcel off the belt, just leave the farmland.
We're required to have one a month, it's odd, no. Okay, so pretty straightforward, creating one lot out of 106 acres. Lot one's 2.983, and everything, I think it meets all the code requirements in terms of dimensions, correct? Karen, you?
Yep.
Everything would be, okay.
Everything's good.
All right, so please.
The rest of that land off farmable.
Rest of it's farms and woods, you know, land that holds the earth together.
Typical.
What we can't farm, you know.
Right.
some swamp
Kind of
and-
typical sale, parcel off the house, keep the farmland.
Yes,
type.
yes, exactly. What we're trying to do is, we don't need to maintain it. My brother lived there for years, he passed away, and we don't want to maintain it. I just want it gone.
Yeah, you're already on septic, you already got water, so there's
Yep.
no new services, you already have a driveway cut.
All right,
So-
it's all right there. It's been there for a long time. It's just, I don't want to maintain it. It needs to go.
Pretty straightforward, so what we have to do is basically go through the process, which is basically scheduling a public hearing for next month. We'll have to do the short form environmental assessment form, just kind of go through those, answer those questions. So really, at this point, you're good, you can sit down, we'll do our busy work.
Okay.
And then,
Show back up next month.
yeah, pretty much, that's it. Missing anything?
No, all right, pretty simple.
All right, so at this point, I'm going to, what am I going to do? Yeah, so, do I have to vote? Do I have to-
Yep, you'll read that
All right.
and you'll make the motion.
All right, I'll get that. So, all right. Planning Board, lead agency for seeker. Resolved that the Planning Board, having followed the prescribed seeker procedures and having received no comments to the contrary, hereby designates itself as lead agency for Michael
Mike Bart.
Harp and Daniel Watson, 8188 Dog Harbor Road, Baldwinsville, New York, minor subdivision application.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Hearing none, so moved. Okay, so now we need to review the seeker regulations and then do the resolution.
Yep, just read through those questions on the.
Okay. Will the proposed action create a material conflict with an adopted land use plan or zoning regulations?
Are we getting rid of that?
No.
That house. That's the only reason. We don't need a house to maintain. That's the only reason we're selling.
Will the proposed action result in change in your use or intensity in the use of land?
No.
Will the proposed action impair the character or quality of the existing community? No.
Needs a lot of work.
Will the proposed action have an impact on the environmental characteristics that cause the establishment of a critical environmental area? We have none, so no.
just for me.
That's correct. We don't have any.
We do not.
Will the proposed action result in an adverse change in the existing level of traffic or affect existing infrastructure for mass transit, biking or walkway? No.
Yeah.
Will the proposed action cause an increase in the use of energy and fails to incorporate reasonably available energy conservation or renewable energy opportunities? No. Will the proposed action impact existing public-private water supplies? No. Public-private wastewater treatment utilities? No. Will the proposed action impair the character or quality of important historic, archaeological, architectural, or aesthetic resources? No. That's really technically a tongue twister. Will the proposed action result in an adverse change to natural resources? Examples: wetlands, water bodies, groundwater, air quality, flora, and fauna. No, there's no wetlands, at least on this portion of the property that we can see, so no. Will the proposed action result in an increase in the potential for erosion, flooding, or drainage problems? No, it's an established use, it's been there, not creating a problem at this point. Will the proposed action create a hazard to environmental resources or human health? No. Okay, so, do I need to sign this?
You
Yes.
gotta read the resolution first.
Okay, I gotta read the resolution. All right, so resolved that having reviewed the seeker regulations, determined this is an unlisted action, and having reviewed the short environmental assessment form, and finding no significant or adverse impacts resulting from the Michael Bart and Daniel Watson 8188 Dog Harbor Road, Baldwinsville, New York, minor subdivision application, the planning board issues a negative declaration.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed or none, so moved. Okay. So now, I sign this.
On the very back page, and I can fill in the rest if you just sign it.
Okay, is red ink okay, you think, or maybe not?
That's fine.
Okay.
Copy of black.
Signature. All right. So now we will schedule the public hearing. All right. Yes, yes, all right. Resolved that a public hearing be held at a date and time designated by the secretary on the application of Mike Bartski and Daniel Watson for a subdivision of property located at 8188 Dog Harbor Road, Baldwinsville, New York, tax map number 034.01-16.0 for a development of 2 lots from a parcel of approximately 105 acres.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Hearing none, so moved. Okay,
One down, 2 to go.
1 down, 2 to go.
I don't know, one down, maybe just one to go. Not see anybody here.
I was hoping that there would be an Iannuzzi plan here so I could say Iannuzzi. Okay. So, new business, Timber Banks, Phase 4, Section 10, 44 lots. This is part of the PUD in Timber Banks. Nobody's here, right?
No.
So what are we doing? We're just going to...
Well, if you want to just look at it, if you realize it's just for 44 lots, we can just schedule the public hearing.
I think that's probably what we should do. Anybody?
I mean, if the preliminary plat was approved back in 2006.
Right.
Wow. As far as we know, there's nothing different.
No, the SWIP is there. The lot might change by 1, so it's consistent with what was approved.
Right.
And all your questions will be answered at the next meeting. I've already forwarded it to the county for their review.
This doesn't have to go to county, or?
I did send it to county already, yep. Should be your next one.
Yeah, I hit it on myself. There we go. All right, schedule a public hearing. Resolved that a public hearing be held within 62 days at a date and time designated by the secretary or on the application of the Timbers LLC for major subdivision of property located at Timber Banks Planned Unit Development, River Road, Baldwinsville, New York, part of farm lot number 88 and part of tax map number 072.01-08.4 for the development of 44 residential building lots on a parcel of approximately 231 acres, conditioned upon filing a complete application and paying the appropriate fees.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Hearing none, so moved. Okay. Do we want to read Al's letter for any reason at this point? Oh, never mind.
No, that
Sorry.
one's for
Sorry.
Tony's.
Sorry, I don't want to do.
And if the conditions that you just placed on that, if they don't take place, we'll just rescind this resolution at the next meeting.
Okay,
So, we're good?
fair enough. All right, so that is the end of new business. We're going to do other business. Site plan amendment for the Colton Fire and Rescue 8269 Loop Road.
And that's Tony down. So Tony, there was no changes in the building location?
No, not at all. I think after the, like I had said, after the, someone got a little crazy with the trees.
Yes.
And once the trees were cleared, looked at the south side of the property in a different light, you know, with the sun coming in on that side of the building and facing the doors, plus the way the traffic flows down Loop Road, and after looking at all the utility costs and everything, it says just leave it as is, the way I originally presented it. And then now obviously we engaged with Plumley to do the SWIP. So everything stays the same.
And Al reviewed the SWIP and you got this letter there?
Okay. Myself, what I was looking at.
And Karen, I don't know if you saw it, but I write Al's letter, and
Yeah, you sent this.
yeah, I sent you the
Yeah.
design ticket from Aqua.
Uh-huh.
So there's 8-inch main coming all the way in, right to in front of the hydrant, which reduces to 6. Then we're just going to go straight perpendicular to the building with another 6-inch line for the sprinklers.
We'll still condition the approval on Al's letter because he needs the opportunity to look at this.
I have no questions.
I don't either. You might want to read Al's letter.
Yeah, I'll read Al's letter for the record, and Chairman Corey and Lysander Planning Board members dated August 1st, 2024, from Al Yeager, PE Project Manager, regarding 8269 Loop Road site plan amendment, site plan review. Dear Chairman Corey and Lysander Planning Board members, I've completed my review of the most recent site plan drawings dated July 2024, prepared by Plumley Engineering, and SWIP dated July 2024 for the above referenced project. Overall, the site plans and SWIP comply with the Town of Lysander code requirements and New York State DEC stormwater requirements. The only comment I have related to the plans as submitted is that the size and occupancy of the building will require the proposed building to have sprinklers. Aqua will need to verify that the existing water service lateral that is proposed to be used for this building is sized adequately prior to a building permit being issued. At this time, I would not be opposed to the planning board granting approval of the site plan amendment contingent on the comment above being addressed with the building permit submission. Al Yeager.
one thing. Al had the design ticket from Aqua from the beginning, so not sure why the sprinklers were brought up again, so.
Okay.
So the building hasn't changed. We were doing sprinklers right from the beginning, back when I got the first site plan approval in the fall. So, just a note for the record.
Okay. All right, Loop Road site plan approval, August 8th, 2024. Findings. Review of the short environmental assessment form was performed, but the original application is not required. There was an email on file from Empire State Development Corporation dated August 7, 2024, stating that the October 26, 2023 letter stands as there are no additional changes in the footprint and/or parking. The action is consistent with the town's comprehensive plan. This action is consistent with the town's current zoning ordinances. This action did not require referral to the Onondaga County Planning Board for their review and recommendation. This action will cause no adverse effects on the public health, safety, and welfare in the neighborhood or district. Okay, so I just read the resolution, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Resolved, that having reviewed the site plan as defined on a map in SWIP dated July 2024, prepared by Plumley Engineers associated with the application of 8269-8289 Loop Road, 8269 Loop Road. I'm just reading.
No, that's the name of their corporation,
Okay.
This is the first.
Okay. Then 8269 Loop Road, Baldwinsville, New York, and part of the Radisson PUD to allow the construction of an 80 by 128 facility to allow the fire truck repair and service. The site plan is hereby approved with the following conditions. Al Yeager, Town Engineer's review letter dated August 1st, 2024 be addressed, and all fees associated with this application, including expert fees, be paid prior to the issuance of a building permit.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, so moved. Okay, I think that is it. I'm going to entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Hearing none, moved. Thank you.